I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody, to some more IU. Yes. And like I said, we got something planned for her a little later down the road. That is something that I haven't ever done before, but I'm looking forward to it. Not going to give it away, though. You'll have to wait. This is part of it, and I moved it forward. Anyway, let's check it out. This is Holssi. So fluffy.
내가 누울 자리나 마도 한참 더 외로 아니 적당히 미끈한 곳에 뿌리 내리긴 싫어 내 뒤로 착착 따라붙어 다 예쁘게 줄지어 난 기어코 하늘을 필래 What a tiny little 아슬아슬 빛나는 훨씬 하나 더 깨는 날씨가 됐다고 You say who may fly You say who then I'll fly You say who I may fly You say who then I'll fly 난 널 볼 수 있게 날아줄게 한가운데 시력을 위해 꼭 지참해 네 선글라스 올려보면 눈부셔 고소공포 하나 또 안 모셔 따가운 태양과 무지 가까운 거리까지 올라가는 무심히 내려보리 구름을 골라 타 간만에 한바탕 싹 어질러볼까 빙글빙글은 나는 훨씬 하나가 파른 바람을 타고 Fly to blue 혹시 나의 안부를 묻는 누군가 이거든 전해줘 깨는 날씨가 됐다고 You say who may fly You say who then I'll fly You say who I may fly You say who then I'll fly 앞길이만 많지 않아도 엄살은 뒤로 내 선택이 하늘 그래듯이 쉴 확률은 zero 남은 거 탈탈 털어줄게 모두의 눈을 빌어 구태여 인사하고 갈래 Make I feel with ya say ya
Interesting. Wild. You know, the thing that I always find so interesting about IU is that she kind of reminds me of like how it's when I first started in K-pop. Is just like she's not afraid to be weird, and this song is no different, and the video is no different either. because honestly, like, for real, this is pretty strange, but I liked it, you know? I thought it was fun. Like I said, she kind of keeps K-pop weird, and I like that. I like that feeling. And honestly, like this part right here, this I like how this transition goes from this light, airy kind of song, and just like, you know, kind of talking about whatever, and then she just has this transition here that I think is just so crazy.
올려보면 눈부셔 고소공포 하나도 안 모셔 따가운 태양과 무지 가까운 거리까지 올라가는 무심히 내려보리 구름을 골라 타 간만에 한바탕 싹 어질러볼까 빙글빙글은 나는 홀씨 하나가 파른 바람을 타고 fly to blue.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's such a good vibe, but like that transition between like the rap piece and or the rap line and like this part, I think it's just so, well, even leading up into it, honestly, I think it's actually really quite a nice seamless transition. I don't think there's many people that do this kind of like stuff as well as IU in so many ways, because it's just wild. It's so different.
널 볼 수 있게 날아줄게 한가운데 시력을 위해 꼭 추천한 선글라스 올려보면 눈부셔 고소공포 하나도 안 모셔 따가운 태양과 무지 가까운 거리까지 올라가는 무심히 내려보리 구름을 골라 타 간만에 한바탕 싹 어질러볼까
You know, I think the other thing that I really kind of like about this too is I kind of just like the way that she's writing the lyrics. I feel like there's a little bit here. Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay, right here at the very beginning. What I really like is kind of what I feel like is the fact that she's kind of comparing herself to like a dandelion, kind of giving me this idea of like, hey, I kind of like to have these challenges that are, you know, push me. I like these kinds of like, you know, I don't like to be in a place where it's too easy to grow. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but I kind of like that that mentality in a sense. See, like, no, I refuse to take a route on a ground too smooth. Huh. So, like, what does that mean? Does that mean she just likes to have a bit of a challenge? Like, and that obviously, like, we all know with kind of like dandelions and weeds and stuff like that, a lot of times they're hard to kill. And so it's kind of interesting that she kind of compares herself to that of a dandelion. But I kind of also like this wistfulness about it in a sense, where she's kind of talking about like, oh yeah, this is kind of what I like. This is kind of an interesting take because it's carefree. It's like a carefree dandelion seed, but like also kind of acknowledging that like growth and strength kind of comes from like adversity. I don't know. That's at least kind of what I get. The thing is too is like she's very, I would say, what's the word? I always feel like that her writing is a little bit enigmatic. I think it's really layered. I feel like with her music, it's always just got these different, you can almost take multiple meanings from multiple ways. She likes to have these open-ended lyrics, you know, just really kind of to your interpretation, but also like at the same time, I'm going to make it so like you can make your own definition, but also there's still something that I'm saying that is clearly there, but also you can look at it how you want. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just kind of how I always get. I just always feel like that she's just so enigmatic as a artist, because all of her stuff is always so interesting. Like, I feel like that there's been so many times that we've covered songs of hers where it's like one time it's this big band kind of thing, and then suddenly one is like a tango, and then suddenly one is like this cinematic opera, and it's bizarre, but I think that's kind of the part of the charm, right? I don't know. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, to say the least.
올려보면 눈부셔 고소공포 하나도 안 모셔 따가운 태양과 무지 가까운 거리까지 위까지 올라가 난 무심히 내려보리 구름을 골라타 간만에 한바탕 싹 어질러볼까.
You know, and I think that's another thing of her qualities or traits too, is that she always has this carefree attitude. I really, really appreciate as well. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about the song, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.